my 2015 Jeep Wrangler, and this is the Evo Manufacturing hood breech that we're gonna install today. At least I'm gonna try to install it. I don't know how long this is supposed to take, but it seems like a pretty easy install. All I gotta do is cut a hole in my hood and bolt this to it. I just got this back from Enigma Coatings. They're the ones that do all my powder coating work. They did all the work on the Ruckus. They did all the work on the CRF. They've done all the work on the Jeep so far. And Chris over there took care of this piece. It's actually two pieces. So it comes, there's a few different companies that make these, but for this one, it's two different pieces. One with the holes in it, and then an underside second piece with the slats. So I went with the red and the wrinkle black because that's the theme that I have so far. We got like the red shackles, we got the red springs, and then I got the black wrinkle on all of the armor pieces. So I'm hoping it turns out pretty good, but the hardware pack that has the screws and stuff in it, that didn't come in the package. I told them, you know, just send me a list. You don't need to send me a new pack. I'll just head over to a hardware store and pick it up. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Hopefully they have everything that I need. Gonna go over to Home Depot and pick up all the little nuts and bolts that I need for this thing. I also think I need like a new cutting wheel. I don't want to use my grinder, I want to use my Dremel because I have more control with that. But I think the cutting wheels that I have for it are a little too small for the job, considering I gotta cut a hole in my hood. So I'm gonna head over to Home Depot and we're gonna go pick that stuff up. So I checked a few hardware stores, Home Depot, Lowe's, and they don't carry the size that I need. For a couple different parts, either they didn't have it or they were completely sold out. So that means that I cannot work on that hood piece right now, but instead I got something else to show you guys. This is a GoPro Hero 5. You already know that I bought that. We'll open it in just a few minutes, but there's something else that I got. So this is the DJI Mavic Pro drone. And you may be wondering, Brent, I thought you already had a drone. I did. I had the Phantom 4. I sold it a couple months ago. And in case you're wondering why I sold it, it's because I wanted something that was even more portable than the Phantom 4 already is. So I would say that this is DJI's newest drone, but it actually isn't. It isn't even their second newest drone, and it's not even their third newest drone. They have a new Phantom 4, the Phantom 4 Pro, which is the upgraded version of the drone that I used to have. And then they also came out with the Inspire 2, which is their like top of the line, best of the best, can fly like 1,000 times higher and farther and faster, not really, than all the other stuff. Professional grade, main thing is that you can have like swappable lenses and things like that. If I was doing like super high quality, I would want that. But the reason I got the Phantom 4 is because I wanted something that was portable. And when DJI came out with the Mavic Pro, something that was even more portable than the Phantom 4, I knew I had to have it. So I actually sold my Phantom 4 a couple months ago, and this got here right before Christmas. I didn't open it at all because I knew I wouldn't have a chance to actually use it. So I waited, but here it is. This thing is so freaking, look at this. This is the palm of my hand. If you've watched videos about this thing, you already know how small this thing is, but it's just crazy how small they've gotten this. There are no propellers on here. I do not know. Okay, I guess I have to put those on, and then you can just leave them on like that. The other really cool thing is that the controller is probably like a fourth the size of the regular one, the one that they've used for their other drones up until now. It folds up much, much, much more compactly. Is compactly a word? Don't think so. Now it has a connector for an iPhone, which I don't have. So this is the USB-C connector, so that's what I will be using. So it comes with an iPhone connector, a USB-C, and a micro USB cable. This stuff I imagine is for like firmware upgrades, charging, and oh, that's nice, USB plugs. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this plugged in and updated, and we'll go from there. So my biggest complaint with the Phantom 4 was portability. And for what it is, the Phantom 4 is extremely portable, but not as portable as this. Now I had a dedicated backpack for my Phantom 4, so whenever I wanted to take it out, I could use that backpack, but it was massive. This thing, however, This can be tossed into my bag. Yep, in the pants that I'm wearing, I can fit it in my pocket. Granted, they're just sweatpants, but for what I sold the Phantom 4 for, I was able to buy this one, so it kind of was just a wash in price. I think it's gonna be a lot better fit for me. We'll see. I know that I'll actually get a lot more use out of it though. Look how small this is.
Oh, it's a little. Oh, wow.
Right?
Did you float it?
Nope. I'm gonna fly it in here.
Oh my god.
They say that this one is supposed to have even better, like the Phantom 4 had pretty good indoor capabilities, but they're saying that this one is supposed to have even better, like basically stay completely still even inside. All right, so here is the Mavic, and all the arms fold in. That's what makes this thing so freaking small. So you fold the top ones out first, or the front ones, and the back ones fold down and out. And you don't have to spread out the propellers. It kicks them out as soon as you turn it on. It's got a little cover on the camera. You take this off, so that comes off, and then it's also got a little extra plastic piece inside here to hold the camera in place. And there it is. That, my God, that sensor is so freaking small. So it has the same sensor, supposedly, as the Phantom 4, but the actual camera unit here is so much smaller. Dogs are gonna freak out about this. And of course the controller is so much smaller as well. The antennas actually fold together. They don't on the Phantom 4. It's the same controller they use for like all of their other ones. Even the Inspire uses that same controller, I believe. I think it's just looks a little bit different. But these actually are meant to fold together like that, so that's nice. All right, so here is the controller, and I got my phone pressed into it. The inside of these pieces has like really nice rubber, so your phone's not gonna fall out. Then just like normal, probably hit that and then twice. There we go. Same thing on the drone. All right. And camera. Sierra, you have a pillow on you.
I put it there.
Oh. I was like, how did she do that? Monitor. Sierra, you're gonna freak out, aren't you?
You're going to rush.
You're gonna leap up and you're gonna try to catch this thing, so I'm gonna blow it. No, Jackson, stay. Stay. No. Lacey, stay. Jackson, here. Jackson, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. Cool. All right, let's go outside. All right, there you go. Lacey, come on. We had a cold front come through, so now it's like freaking cold. It's below freezing now. I'm gonna give this a shot now outside where I have a little bit more space. It's also really windy, so this probably won't last very long. It's shaking around so much because of the wind. I don't know how good the gimbal is. I'm just not used to seeing it move around this much. I realized I had the ISO set and I didn't have it on auto, so that was probably super washed out. But yeah, it's moving around so much. You can see the gimbal working. The picture looks steady though. Y'all can't see that at all. All right, I'm gonna send it up a little bit higher, see how this looks. I'm gonna go inside because my freaking feet are gonna fall off. It's so cold. All right, first impressions. It is small. You're told that it's small and you see the pictures of it and you see people holding it in your hands, but until you get it, you can't quite realize just how small this thing is. You fold it up and the thing fits in the palm of your hand. It's really that small. Now, I don't have like the smallest of hands, but when I can just hold it like this and there's not an issue. So I was watching the video on my phone when I was flying it, and I was surprised how smooth it looks. I don't know how smooth the footage will look when I actually see it on video. Of course, you guys have already seen it, but it was really, really smooth. Of course, I'm excited about being able to take it everywhere with how small this thing is. The thing that I'm most excited about is this controller. This controller is awesome. It's nice to have all of this stuff on the screen, all of the information. It's got like altitude and a battery life and all of that right here on the screen, so it doesn't have to take up that space on the actual on your screens, on your phone's screen. There is something that I don't like about this. It covers up the ambient light sensor on your phone. So I put my phone in here and my phone thinks that I'm in like pitch black darkness because it's covering it up. So I'm probably gonna have to set something up where when I open the GoPro app, it sets the brightness to max and doesn't use ambient light sensor. But that's about it. When you can fit the entire unit, controller and actual drone, and you can hold it in your hand, that's pretty incredible. So I'm really excited to use it. I got a lot of ideas. If you have an idea on what you'd like to see me do with the drone, leave a comment. I'll take a look at all of those and probably try to implement some of them into vlogs in the next couple of weeks. But that's gonna be it, guys. Remember, build series video on Sunday. We're almost done with the ruckus. Can't wait. It's gonna get done real fast, I promise. I'm Motonosity. I'll see you in the next one.